Villages do not have any access to sports. They have no infrastructure. So a kid who's, let's say, comes back from school at 2 o'clock in the afternoon is unsupervised till 10 o'clock at night. My aim is eventually to develop some basic infrastructure within the village so that it's easy for kids to commute and come there. And it becomes a center of activity where we're able to channelize their energy in the right direction. Dribble Academy is a basketball training program. We are basically trying to change the way basketball is taught in India. Currently operating out of a few societies, and we also run a non-profit organization called Dribble Academy Foundation, where we're working with about 450 kids at two facilities. One is at NEM Public School and another is at Geja Government School. We boast of like a 50% girls at the project. We run a full-fledged 7-day evening program over here in Geja village in Noida. I've been a basketball player all my life. I played for the school, for Mayo College in Ajmer. I played for Delhi at the under-19 level. I played for the Bandra YMCA while I was in college, and I felt that basketball was not being taught the right way at any level. I went into research. I started seeing different kind of programs all the way from the grassroots all the way to a national level team, and the conclusion was that we're not doing what we need to do in terms of developing talent, and hence we've not been able to nurture any big names in the past 25 years, or actually we've not been able to nurture a big name ever till now. Basketball is growing tremendously now. The NBA is investing heavily in the country right now, so we're definitely going up the ladder. The federation needs to do a lot more work. So the idea was definitely to nurture the next level talent, but the only way we could do that was to work with grassroots, work with 6-year-old kids, 7-year-old kids, teach them basketball the correct way so that eventually we can develop some talent. Kids in villages have no area where they can go and channelize their energy. So I felt if I could channelize their energy through sports and help them sweat and get them to be active, we could definitely keep them away from a bunch of unproductive activities, as well as help them get better at life, not just as a basketball player but as a student athlete. So we're not only just focusing on basketball, we have English classes, we do art and craft, we do public speaking, we do current affairs, to make them understand what the system is, what's happening around them, so that they can be better voters in the future. That's the eventual aim, so that we can change the system. At the Geja Village project, we're majorly working with kids who come from very poor families, majorly domestic help, electrician, plumber, gardener, all these kids. And yeah, we've been doing this for about 4 years now, and we've nurtured some really good talent. We've had 3 players actually who played for the districts about 3 years back, and then now we've been playing tournaments across Delhi. 5 kids were selected for the Junior NBA Nationals in Delhi, and the Delhi boys won the Junior NBA Nationals, and now 2 boys from Geja village will be going to Orlando to play in the World Championship in August. It's the first time anybody is getting out of the country.
पहले तो जब मैंने बास्केटबॉल स्टार्ट करा तो मेरा एम ये रहता था कि कोई जो टूर्नामेंट्स होते हैं उसमें मुझे बेस्ट प्लेयर चुना जाए, पर जब मुझे बेस्ट प्लेयर चुन लिया गया तो मेरा ख्वाब जो था वो और बढ़ने लगा। उसके बाद मुझे पता नहीं था कि मैं यूएस भी जा पाऊँगा। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि मुझे अब देखने के लिए मिलेगा कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में अंडर 14 का लेवल क्या है बास्केटबॉल का, हमारी एज के बच्चे का गेम है क्या, उसके हिसाब से हम लोग और तैयारी कर सकते हैं। ये टूर्नामेंट हम लोग नहीं जीतेंगे तो आगे कोई जीतेंगे।
मैंने जब बास्केटबॉल ज्वाइन किया तो मैंने अपने लिए ज्वाइन नहीं किया था, मैंने अपने परिवार के लिए ज्वाइन करा था, क्योंकि मेरे पापा की हालात और मेरे परिवार की हालात इतनी अच्छी नहीं है। तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि जब मैं आगे जाऊँ तो अपने ड्रिबल अकेडमी, अपने कोच और अपने परिवार का नाम सबसे अच्छा करूँ। तो मुझे बहुत गर्व हो रहा है कि मैं अपने इंडिया को रिप्रेजेंट करना। उसके बाद से वहाँ से जो मुझे एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा वो बहुत अच्छा होगा, और मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं आगे जाके भी और इंडिया के लिए खेलूँ।
We have no involvement with the federation. We have no support from the federation either. This is running purely on goodwill. Just a few people who love what I do are helping us out with taking care of some operational expenditure, taking care of a coach's salary, giving us some basic nutrition for the kids such as milk and bananas. And I run a few societies in Noida, so that's where I make some of my pocket money. I also do skill development camps with boarding schools, with federations, and a certain amount of money that money I earn goes into the Geja Village project, and that's how we're able to sustain it. But definitely, if we need to grow, we need better funding. We've done a pilot project. We've shown people what we are capable of in terms of developing talent and doing quality work. Now, if we get the right funding by the right source, we can definitely expand and replicate the same project.